Welcome to my channel. Today's topic is going to be about, could you buy a president? Now, the reason I'm bringing this
I
up,
don't know why my dad dragging me into this.
yeah.
Oh my
The
God.
thing on the news media as a whole, they're showing again and again and again that how much power Musk has over our president, and it's getting ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. I'm not talking about buying a governor. We're not talking about buying a Supreme Court justice. We're talking about buying a president. And I want y'all to tell me y'all thoughts about what y'all be seeing on the news outlet as a whole. But it's getting totally ridiculous. I mean, it's like a comedy show. For a man that's the most powerful man, supposed to be the most powerful man on this planet, buying down to what they call the most richest man on this planet in the name
And
of
it's
money.
not even like behind the scenes. It don't look like it's like covered. It's out presented for the whole world to see. The whole world is seeing this. And you can only draw a couple of conclusions from everything that we're seeing. Is he bought and paid for? Yes or no? And if that's the case, how are we going to move forward as a nation of people? Because America, you in danger.
But look at the thing that those doing. They're investigating. But cutting back. I ain't use the word investigating, but cutting. Want to cut funds in the educational system. They want to cut funds in the foreign aid department. But just recently, the government gave Musk, I think, about $8 million, an $8 million contract. And but yet they want to cut funds and programs for the poor and the needed, like the SNAP program, the voucher program, and this thing is totally out of control, But you see what we got, and they don't know what to do with it, and I don't have the power to change anything,
This is what people voted for, though.
Yeah.
They really voted for this type of stuff in antics to take place in the office. I think people originally thought that what Trump was going to do was disenfranchise a whole bunch of people. But what is happening, I don't know if you notice or not, is that it seems like the rich is eating everybody, not just the poor people, not just the middle class, not just the people that just got a little bit of money, like those $250,000 a year people. But he's eating millionaires too, corporations too. Yeah, the billionaires are doing their thing. They have taken over, it seems like. It really seems like they've taken over.
And what makes it seem so bad to me, when the Republicans sat back and let this happen.
It seems like everybody's gotten a check. I mean, it seems like it. Everybody's bought and paid for. We have Clarence Thomas, things coming out about him. President Trump. Adams. We also have things coming out about who else? A couple of these people in Congress.
About Texas, the situation in Texas.
Oh my God. Everybody's saying that the two billionaires took over Texas. So what's happening here? I mean, is it true? What do you think? Because what is the state of this nation? If none of these people have been elected, this is not, to me, I don't think, the will of the people for all of this to happen. So I don't know.
In order to get a driver's license, you have to go through a process. In order you get a passport, you have to go through a process.
You have to be vetted.
Yeah, and to go into certain, like let's say,
If you get hired by any government
Yeah.
agency as an IT specialist or just anything, they do background checks.
Yeah. And then because the guy is
A billionaire
a
with some
billionaire,
money.
and he just go in and do what the hell he want to
No
do,
clearance.
and nobody don't say a damn thing, and nobody elected that man to do nothing, you know. So we are in a turmoil, a terrible turmoil.
I don't think people see it. I think people are just like, because I read some of the comments online, they're like, yes, he's cleaning up the swamp. He's cleaning up. Okay, say that, you know, he is doing all that. Why can he not pass a clearance? Why can't he be vetted first before he's allowed to have access to the personal data of all the U.S. citizens? Like, why can't he be vetted first? What's wrong with a clearance check? What's wrong with that? Normal, everyday people who wants to be hired by the government, they have to fill out, when those forms are long, they ask a whole lot of questions, and he's not asked anything, and he's just given complete and total access, along with a teenager and a couple of other little young people that he brought his entourage of young people diving into data. That's really crazy. That's crazy work right there.
Yeah, and respond to our video. We would like to hear your comments in regards to
what's taking place in our nation right now.
Yeah,
is it possible to really purchase and put a bow and wrap them up and give it to a gift to yourself as a billionaire? Is it possible to even do that?
Yeah.
Do you think that's what's happening right now?
Yeah, it's a funny thing. They want to cut back on the program for the needed, but turn around and give the millionaires and billionaires all kind of tax breaks.
Not just that, the cost for them to even attend the Super Bowl.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That was taxpayers' money, and from my understanding, that was millions in order for them to go to the Super Bowl.
Oh, man.
So they cutting over here and cutting over here, but they're taking and shifting. To me, it's not a cut if you're reallocating it towards people with money. All you're doing is taking from people that is poor, even some of the middle class, taking their stuff away just to enrich people with money. That's crazy. So
yeah, the rich get richer and the poor get poor.
If they ever move towards a situation where they're cutting off the middle class, I don't know what some of y'all gonna do.
But the thing that's really gonna hurt the millionaires, because the difference between
a billionaire and a millionaire, that's a big difference.
Yeah, it's a big difference. See, a millionaire, they always could get broke, but a billionaire, they'll never get broke, you know, because they got so much money out there. It's a shame. But when like this country is heading for a financial downslide, and we might not be able to recover from this ordeal with Trump and his cronies. But we'll see. You know, we'll see.
There are some judges that's standing up. They're not really doing things in Congress, but it seems like the judiciary is taking a stand. Legislative, it seems like that has been taken over. Like the legislative branch and the executive has merged together. But it seems like the judiciary, they're taking a stand and saying no.
But you know, if the judicial system put out a ruling and have the president or the vice president, even Musk, to abide by this ruling, and they deny it, so who's going to reinforce what the judicial system is doing? You know, when everybody want to say, hey, you know, the judge is out of his jurisdiction, the judge is not knowing what they're talking about, you know, so who's going to back them up? That's the thing I'm concerned about, you know. Yeah, so we're in a hellified time, you know. So thank you for taking time to watch and listen to our video. I hope you enjoyed this conversation. But please take the time to like and subscribe, and also give us some comments, some feedback on what we've been talking about. Thank you very much.
Thank you.